Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hope you are doing well. Hope I did this right. Sorry, the lighting in here is terrible. I'm waiting on Stephanie and Mandy to come in, so I will have to remember how to do that, pull them in. But let's see if I can find out where the chat is. Hmm. 4 viewers. Let's see. Where are my 4 viewers? Oh, you know what? I didn't do the thing where I pull up the other part and make it quiet. Hold on, let me pull it up on my phone. Y'all, remember when I told you I fell the other week? I guess 2 weeks ago? Or maybe a week ago, I don't know. 2 weeks ago. And I was going up the stairs to my house. I had my phone in my hand and I fell down. The first thing I hit was my shoulder and then my head. But actually, what I hit was my phone. I don't know if you can see, it is cracked to smithereens, but it saved my hand. I don't have any, when you fall and you hit your hand, how horrible that is. Well, this phone saved my hand, but luckily it still works. Um, I have insurance and everything. God knows I definitely need insurance. But I talked to the guy. You have to go to one of the stores that does repair. So, um, here's my lip. He said he would do it for free because it's just the screen that needs to be replaced. So that's good. But in the meantime, you can hardly see anything. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. Please be patient with me again. I got on this part quickly, but I forget the next steps. Okay, let's see. Now, we got YouTube. 6 viewers. I wish I could see you all. I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay. Oh, God, I look terrible. I'm gonna get these boobs out of there. Okay. Oh, Rebecca's here. Hey, honey. So nice to see you. I'm feeling better, Rebecca. Actually, I'm feeling okay. Today was not a good day. Actually, this weekend was not a good weekend. I could have stayed in bed the whole weekend. I just feel terrible. And not one specific thing. I just feel terrible. But thank you for asking. How are you, Rebecca? And Debbie and Jamie's here. Hey, Jamie. Okay. You all have to, can you hear me? I cannot hear myself, of course, but I'm going to try to open up the other chat and let's see. Rebecca, you're like the master of this. Tell me what I need to do next. Hey, Shannon, thank you. Shannon, you left the nicest comment on our video yesterday. I really appreciate that. It was really sweet. Yeah, Rebecca, tell me what I need to do. You are the master live streamer. So, okay, I'm going to minimize that. Now, okay, let's see if I can pull this up. This lighting is absolutely terrible. Okay, y'all, I'm pulling up the chat. I'm pulling up this on the other screen. Okay. Okay. I'm going to get out of here too because it looks absolutely, the lighting in here is horrific. But let's see. Let's get this started first. Okay, I can hear that part. Okay. So I wonder if I need to mute this. Can can you all hear me? Rebecca, you're not really sure how to do it on your computer. Shannon, you are so sweet. She says, I've been their friend. We will get through this together. Shannon, I would love to hear a little bit about your story. Okay, so I've got it pulled up twice. And which one am I supposed to mute? You know that, Rebecca? Hey, Nikki. Hey, sweetie. I'm having trouble. I've got both. I've got the chat pulled up twice. I actually have it pulled up 3 times because I'm on the phone also. Can you all tell me what I need to do? I'm going to leave this one on because that way I can hear myself. Okay, is there echo at all, Nikki? Rebecca, when I mute the mic, I can't hear anything, but that's okay. At least I can see the chat. And I do have headphones. Doggone it. I'm going to see if I can get Stephanie in here. And then I'm going to go grab my headphones. No, I sound fine? Okay. Well, I'm going to go with it. Let me ask you something. Right now I have it muted. And I obviously can't hear it. But I'm going to unmute it. Oh, I see, because I'm on a delay, I guess. I'll just leave it be. Okay, so how was everybody's day today? Like I said, I could have stayed in bed all day today, and it makes me feel so bad because it was beautiful today. Cruise alongside. Titi is blaming her mom as one of her trolls on YouTube. Okay, I doubt it. I really do. Last I know, her mother blocked her, didn't want anything to do with her, so I doubt she's trolling her on YouTube. But, maybe. Hey, Carrie. Okay, let's see. See, I can't find the link to give Stephanie. Nikki, it's supposed to be here by midnight tomorrow. Is it supposed to be really bad where you are? You're in Alabama, right? Cruz? Yes, I would agree. Rebecca says TT was in Columbus, Ohio, and is on her way back to North Carolina. Oh, well, seems like Ohio would be a better place for her. Just saying. Okay, yesterday there was a link that ran across the top that I was able to copy and, oh, here we go. Duh. Um, Nikki says it should be downgraded to a tropical storm by the time it hits us, but we're a few hours from the coast, so we usually get residual winds and rain. Never been under a warning. Well, good. Okay. Where did that? No, do that. I want to copy the whole thing. Okay, I think I've got this right where I can get Stephanie in here now. Y'all just bear with me. Okay, Stephanie and Mandy, I put the link inside our group on Twitter. So please come in and join us. Nikki says schools and offices, everything closed for the next 3 days. Wow. They are preparing for the worst case scenario, I suppose. I think a tornado would be the worst. We get the tornadoes still suck. Yeah. Oh yeah, Rebecca. I didn't see that. But I heard that your sister was going to be on the news. Did you happen to get that tape? Gosh, of all things, her luck that she went. I know that she got married this summer, so she was probably waiting to go on her honeymoon. And then, of all times and places that she goes, there's this huge, huge hurricane. But I'm glad she's safe. Rebecca, did she get any of her money refunded from that, or are they going to put her on another cruise? Cruz says, I saw TT's last vlog. She makes everything about her. She's drinking again just fine. What does just fine mean? I saw somebody else, Mandy said something about, one sip is still a break in your sobriety. I didn't know what she was talking about, but perhaps that's linked to what you just said. Oh, Rebecca, you have the link? Awesome. Will you put it in one of your, or can you put it in here so we can watch it later? Savage! Yes, she made it. Just, are you trying to say wine cruise? Rebecca says the curse was awful. I believe she is. Stephanie, I need another link, Marla. That one isn't highlighted for me to click on. Oh, Lord. Okay. See, I have it up twice. So let me try this one, Stephanie. No, I think that's the one I did. Okay, let me try this one. You guys, Rebecca, I admire the hell out of you that you can do this so easily. Smiley Smith, I have a serious question. How can a doctor give someone a shot to kickstart an ovary you don't have? She had even lost her hair over that kickstart of a non existing ovary. Smiley, I have no idea. That is a very good question, though. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Um, Debbie says, haha, smiley, not possible. Rebecca, it's in my video. I did a live stream. I can't send it here. It won't let me. That's okay. Everybody look over in Rebecca's video. It's your girl, Rebecca. Debbie, smiley, garbage, spits garbage. Okay. Okay. I'm going to try this again for my girl, Stephanie. Okay. Stephanie, try that one. You guys, I am sorry that I'm so blurry. Like I said, when Stephanie gets in here, I might move. See if the light would be better. Let me turn this light off. I don't know if that would help, or maybe an overhead light. Oh no, Debbie. Don't say that. That's a scary question. And Rebecca, you do everything on your iPad. Oh, and there's an app, that's right, that I think is really easy. I remember Ricky a long time ago saying that there was an app that you could click on and it's just a one-step process. That's what I need. Nikki, and Jamie, what book are y'all talking about? Oh, I know what you're talking about with Natalie Portman and Ashley Judd. And isn't she pregnant? Natalie's pregnant, and she's like living in the Walmart. Rebecca, honey, I don't know how you're dealing with that because I would be furious. Are you talking about you need to talk to your mom or yeah, savage. I've never seen the movie, Carrie. What is Where the Heart Is? Yes. I have not seen an actual I didn't I got rid of my Netflix um subscription about a year ago. I literally just got it because of Orange is the New Black. Um, and at that point in time, I had just gotten out, so it was really, really relevant to me. But I haven't seen any good movies in a long time. I saw a kid movie on the Hallmark Channel the other day. It was called Eat, Play, Love. And I thought it was Eat, Pray, Love. So I clicked on it and I was like, okay, this is no Julia Roberts movie. But I ended up watching it. It was real cheesy, but I had a lot of dogs in it, which I love. Okay, Stephanie says, Lila, I need the Hangout link. You said the YouTube link. Mandy needs it too. I don't know where that is. I don't know where that is. If somebody can help me. I don't know where the Hangout link is. Let me turn this light off and other one on and see if you can. The lighting's a little bit better. But if somebody can text me, okay. Nikki says, Spirit Garden, copy the Hangout URL in the window. There is not one. The only thing is it says secure, where the HTTPS is. I don't know if I have the wrong link on. Let me look in this one. I sent both of them that I have. I wish I could show you what my screen looks like. Go to your Hangout and go to the options. Where is my Hangout? No, I'm stupid. Where is the... Let's see. No, that's not it. Oh, you said probably minimize the bottom. Well, why are they at the bottom? Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. Stephanie, it's the screen where I sent. I know, but it doesn't look the same. Stephanie, my screen doesn't look the same as it did yesterday. I wonder. Y'all can't see my screen now. Okay, Nikki says the pop-up screen that is recording you is green and black. Okay, maybe it's here. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you, Nikki. So I literally have this open 4 times. Now in this screen I can't see the chat. But I can get let me get that. Copy. Okay. Hold on, Stephanie. I'm coming, honey. Okay, Mandy. You're here for the link. Well, I've been trying to put the link in for about 20 minutes. Okay, there we go. I think that's it. Okay. Nikki, you rock. You know what, Nikki? You're always saving me. Hey, Kit Kat. How are you, girl? Stephanie says, oh, and Jillian says she's blocked from commenting. Oh, hell no. I don't even know how to do that, Jillian. We can't have that. Jillian, well, you probably wouldn't know because you don't do live streams, but somebody tell me how to unblock Jillian. Good God, we can't have Jillian blocked. Okay. It's so funny. I have all these screens up and they all have me in different places speaking. So I don't really know which one to leave up. I have the Google Hangouts and then I have it open on YouTube, I think twice. Does anybody know which one I'm supposed to have up? I'm liking this one, even though it doesn't show me live, but I can at least see the chat. Oh, I forgot about the headphones.
Hi.
Oh, there we are.
I can't see the chat at all because my son is being stingy and won't let me use his phone. Can you hear me, Marla?
Does that do better with the light? Can you all see me better this way? Oh, there's Stephanie. Hey, love. Okay,
Hi,
let me put my
Marla.
headphones in and maybe I can actually hear something.
Holy crap, you felt like 870 something street.
Okay, Stephanie, I can't
I'm
hear you
live.
at
What's
all,
easier?
honey. So tell me what I need to do as far as what I need to close out.
Can you hear me?
Nikki says I don't need the headphones. Well, I can't hear anything. I can't hear Stephanie.
Are you muted?
Let me see if I. Oh! Okay, I can hear you, but it's delayed.
You can hear me?
Okay, this one's the live one. So can you hear me, Stephanie?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, now I can hear you fine. Awesome.
Good.
I can't see the
Okay.
chat, but I'm going to look at it on my. Oops, I'm going to look at it on my phone.
I don't have the chat at all, so you're going to have to like chat. My son won't let me use his phone.
Uh-oh, now I've got echo. Okay, I'm going to mute this one. All right. Let me go back here. Okay, say something, Stephanie.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, honey?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, Nikki, what I need help with is I can't hear anything. And what I did is I went to Google Hangouts, so I'm actually, can see myself live. Okay, and now I hear myself, but it's like 5 minutes behind. Not 5 minutes, about 30 seconds behind.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, Stephanie.
On a delay, or am I right in your ear?
I can hear you right now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfect.
It's the darn thing, though.
Move window you have pulled up, make sure that one's muted, but Hangouts is not muted.
Okay, can you hear me, Stephanie?
Yep, I can.
Every time I do that, it turns it down. Okay. I hear you. Is it your family in the background? Stephanie?
Can you hear them?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll tell them to be quiet.
Oh, no, it's not bothering me at all. Okay, I think I'm said as much as I'm going to be. I can hear Stephanie. I can see myself. I can't hear myself, but that's okay. And I've got the chat up.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, that's as good as it's going to get right now.
Okay, I can't see the chat at all. Hey, there's my son. Can you guys see that little brat?
Yes. Hey, cutie.
He's not a cutie because he won't let me use his phone so I can read the chat. I'm pretty pissed about it.
Oh, put him on the screen.
Get on the screen.
What's his name?
Bradley.
Sorry, Bradley, you better give your mama that phone.
Let me use your phone for a little bit. Please. 30 minutes. I get 30 minutes of
30 minutes.
phone
Okay.
privileges.
Fair enough.
15. Oh, now he's trying to negotiate with 15.
That's a 4%.
I can plug it in. Give me your phone. I
How
pay
old?
the bill, right?
That's right, Stephanie.
He's 12.
12. Goodness. With the attitude like that, he's going to be a pistol.
Oh, here you go.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. I've got the chat up, so I'll read it out to you. Oh, no, you just got the phone. So, um, hey, heart to heart to home. That's our girl. Cruise alongside. Kick him in the nuts. Who are you talking to? Are you talking about her kid? Shannon. Boys, boys, boys. Exactly right. Heart to heart. I'm so glad you're here. You didn't fall asleep this time.
I need to read it.
I want to watch.
Okay,
Nikki.
I've got his phone. I got the chat pulled up now.
Okay. Awesome.
Bye, guys.
Okay, so that only took about 45 minutes. I've got to, what we have to do is, at least for me, I need to practice, like, without anybody coming in, but just practice somehow. Like I said, you people who do this all the time, boom, 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 pretty smart.
Oh, my son's typing, and that's not me typing. It's him. I don't know what he's saying.
I don't see anything. What's his name?
It's Bradley
Oh, I
Diddy.
see it. Stealing my phone, LOL. Nikki, no, we don't have any mods. How can I make you a mod? Tell me what I need to do, or if you're willing to. Nikki, you need to get paid for this job. You are, oh shoot, I just closed it out. Come back.
Is Mandy coming in?
When I went over to Twitter, she had a message saying, okay, she's ready to come in. So
Okay.
the link is there, right? I mean, I don't need to put it in again, right?
Right. Yeah, we can use the same link.
Okay. So Nikki's going to show me how to make a mod. And I don't know if I probably have to do it.
Hey, I'm going to have to go out and come back in because I just turned my camera off and I don't know how I did it. So I'm going to go out and come right back in, okay?
Okay. Okay. Nikki says, just click my name or the dots next to my name and the option.
I'm
Okay.
back.
Can I
Never
do it
mind.
on my phone, Nikki? I'm going to try it on my phone. It says go to channel, report, remove, put user in timeout, or block. Let me go back to this other screen and see if I can do it from here. Okay, I got it. Yay. Thanks so much for doing that, Nikki. You're awesome. Does anybody else want to be a mod since I'm over here? Rebecca, do you want to be a mod, honey? Oh, she says then you have to copy the person's channel link and put them in the inbox. And okay, Nikki says don't touch nothing. Okay, yeah, you got it. Kit Kat, how are you? Kit Kat, did you say you want to be a mod? Free bet Bradley's phone.
That's the neighbor. He's here at my house.
Oh my gosh, what a mess.
I know. I'm such a bad mom, huh?
Okay, Rebecca, I'm going to, please don't feel any pressure to do this if you don't want to. And I can always take you off. Okay, Rebecca, I'm going to click your name and then add moderator. Okay, what we need to do is find Jillian and why the heck she's blocked. So
Sent a
does
message
anybody
on
know how to do
Twitter.
that?
She sent a message on Twitter and said she couldn't chat, so I don't know anything about that.
Okay, well.
But blocked anybody because we didn't have to block anybody last night, did
Certainly
we?
did. Oh, I don't even know. I will, half the time I didn't see the chat. we were just talking. But I don't even think Jillian was in there. I think because it
No,
was
she
so
fell
late. I know
asleep.
she was. Yeah, so I don't know how in the world she would have been able to be blocked. But I know. Kit Kat, thank you, honey. Stopped in to support. Hugs to you all. Hugs to you. Okay, Savage says go to her channel to unblock. Okay. Um. Okay. Stephanie, will you take over for a minute? I'm going to go try to find Jillian's channel and unblock her.
Okay. So you guys will have to talk to me in the chat. I'm not good at this at all. I could never live stream on my own, I don't think.
Yes, you could.
What were we talking about before I came in?
Nothing really.
I lost the chat. There it
Go
is.
back up. You got it.
Thank you, Shannon. No, I don't really like to announce it very much, but it's among friends. I just hope no one gets a hold of it and uses it against me. If you know what I mean.
What's that? What are you talking about, Stephanie?
I really enjoyed my story last night, and I just hope no one
fuck
uses
them.
those
If they
stories
do,
against us.
whatever. Like I said before, go ahead and do that. But I've already done my time. I've already paid my dues for the actions that the crimes I committed. I lived just like Stephanie did every day, every minute in prison. It wasn't a joke.
Hey, Nikki
We've already been through it. So.
Nikki
What,
linked
honey?
on channel here. Nikki linked Jillian's channel.
Okay.
Click on it.
Okay. You're cutting up a little bit, Stephanie.
Am I?
Mm-hmm. No, you're better. Okay. So let me see if I can do this from here. Oh, I see. So I just did an unblock user. Jillian, I am sorry, honey. I don't know how in the world that happened. But you're unblocked now. Oh my gosh, I just learned two things. Moderators and how to unblock somebody. And I assume that's how you block somebody too. Yeehaw.
That's awesome.
Just getting everything connected was so hard. I know it's got to get easier. Okay, let me get back to the chat here.
Boys are watching our video in the living room.
I bet they are just, fascinated. Thank you, Nikki. I got it, sweetie. Stephanie, did you go back and look at the comments in our on our channel and see that what Shannon wrote? Shannon Holderness. And she said,
yes,
I really enjoyed your story,
Nikki's.
Stephanie. I'm a recovering pain pill addict. Shannon, do you mind saying briefly how you were able to recover? Rebecca says, I went to detox because my pain meds weren't working anymore, but my back was never fixed. So I could only last 3 months without pain meds. So I'm pain meds. You're back on pain meds. Yeah, I mean, I've heard you say that a lot, Rebecca, and I never understood why they had to, commit you like that, why they were changing I understand detox is rough, but why couldn't they wanted to take you completely off before they put you on something else, I guess. I've never heard that happen. You were probably, didn't know what in the world was going on in there. Rebecca says that I need another back surgery, but doctors won't touch me. Oh, well, gosh. You have quite a story.
I can't imagine having back surgery.
Hey, Jillian, there she is.
Down.
Yes, the fabulous Nikki did it. Rebecca, did you have an injury to your back? Because you were so young when all that happened to you. You were on oxycodone for 16 years. Oh my goodness, that's half your life. You're what, a little bit, you're what, like 32, 33? Savage says she's had two. First when she was 17. I am just in shock. I did not know they did back surgery on people that were that young. I can't believe that. Well, it must have been very serious what you all had. Savage says 2011 fusion. Are you better, Savage? Seems like most people end up needing two or three. Rebecca, if it was up to me, I don't want to be on them, but I bet you need them, don't you, honey? Just
How
Nikki
did you
says,
get hurt,
Jillian.
Rebecca?
What'd you say, Stephanie?
I asked how Rebecca got hurt.
Oh, yes, because she must have been
Am I
very young also. Savage, you said no. I'm sorry to hear that, honey. Savage says, like a domino effect with upper levels. Yeah, I know that, Nikki, that they cut her main artery during the surgery, but I wonder how she originally, was in need of a back surgery, if she was hurt or if it was something that um, she had since she was born.
Am I
Savage says,
coming through?
go-kart
Can everybody
accident.
hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you loud, actually.
Okay. Okay.
Julian says, Miss Savage, the great hello. Y'all, was it not the coolest thing that Bee and Randy got to meet in real life today?
Gosh,
I
that
mean,
was
the joy on their
awesome.
face, they were just glowing. And that makes me, one thing I just thought where I wanted to mention today was, like my mom does not understand YouTube at all. I mean, she doesn't do computer stuff. She's not on Facebook or anything like that. But she's always just not understanding the real life connections that you have on the internet. It's, in my case, YouTube. And that's a perfect example. And I said this before, once again, who was it that brought together Randy and B? And all of us, Stephanie
Exactly.
and myself. And who
Yep.
was that person? I just want to say a big thank you, because that
I
was the best
know.
gift you could give anybody. I think that all that was meant to be. And anyway, what I was saying is I just think it's neat that they have a connection. I mean, you can tell their connection is so real. Um, and there's so many people in here that I've met that I would love to meet in person. Jillian being one of them. There's just something about her sense of humor, her personality that I've loved since day one. Actually, no, Jillian and I did not like each other. Do you remember that, Jillian?
I didn't know that.
Well, she used to be a supporter of somebody else.
Right. I do
And
remember that.
Jillian had the same thing happen to her that has happened to several other people, that when she decided she didn't want to support that person anymore, some things happened with her account. And there were two Jillians. But, gosh, it seems like such a long time ago. But Jillian is just awesome, but is quite far away. That's okay. We're
I
going to meet
know.
one day.
I would love to meet everybody. Like, I wish we could just have a big reunion where we all just meet each other.
Yes, Rebecca, I remember, honey. She said the doctor didn't know what he was doing and my surgery never got done. I hope you sued the hell out of him. Nikki says, if it wasn't for that crazy heifer, none of us ladies would be so close. I couldn't stand Jillian either for a while. Isn't that so funny? It seems so long ago, doesn't it? And Erica's another person, even though she's not on YouTube very much. She's obviously got a lot going on with her life, but let's just make this clear that Jillian is her own person, and so is Erica.
Oh, definitely. Yes, they are two different people.
I never understood how that. I mean, they couldn't be more opposite either. I mean, they're
No.
both very sweet, but no.
Yeah, I never understood that either. It was just another lie. Lies and deception, right, Savage?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's funny is when I was going through all that court stuff, there was a lot of people who wanted to support me by writing a letter about their personal experience with that person. So that was really, really, I mean, it was sad, but it was neat that I got that support. Well, guess what came in the mail like 2 days ago?
Oh, I saw that.
Jillian's letter.
How cool is that?
A little
And
bit
you did,
late, but
but thank God you didn't even need it.
exactly,
You didn't even need to use it.
exactly. Lies and deception at its finest, Savage says. Can't you just hear her in her words?
Oh my gosh, I love her. I love to hear her
She's
talk.
another one. How would we have met Savage? How would we have met Savage?
Exactly.
It's your girl Rebecca says, yes, I did, but didn't get the amount that I was supposed to. And he's still practicing, even though he messed up others, but I'm the only one who sued. Oh my gosh. Rebecca, you remind me a lot of myself. We've got bad luck. It seems like if something's going to go wrong, it goes wrong for us. I had that back surgery this summer, and honest to God, I think that she messed me up too. And I didn't know at the time, but just briefly, I'll tell you. I'm trying to get comfortable here, y'all. When my doctor placed the spinal cord stimulator for the first time, well, I had to have a trial, which it was outside of the body. And so I wasn't under anesthesia at all. I just had an epidural, which, I hate those. Um, and then when she placed it, for real, when I came out of surgery, obviously was very groggy. She told my mom and myself that there's a little bubble in one of the incisions and to watch it. And, both of us were like, huh? Of course, I was like, huh? But she said to watch that. Well, that little bubble ended up being abscessed. And I went to urgent care. Well, no, that first time at first it was fine. It was healing okay. And then about 3 days after I went for my 10-day checkup, I was having a lot of pain in my lower back. I remember I was cooking. It was my sister's birthday, and I was cooking. So I was standing a lot, and I didn't know if that was it. But then it started bleeding, and I was like, oh, hell no. So I went immediately the next day to have her look at it, and she took the bandage off and literally went, it needs to come out, and put it back. So she removed it. And then the same thing happened. Even though there was nothing in there, the same spot where that bubble was got infected. And I went to urgent care, did the same thing again. I was having trouble walking. I didn't know if it was normal. So I went to urgent care, and they looked at it, and she said, she actually it was a nurse practitioner, I guess. And then they brought in the doctor, and they both said, you need to go immediately to the emergency room. But they said it looks like too much tissue is taken out, and that's why you have this abscess, because your body doesn't like empty spaces in your body. So, I'm obviously not going to sue her, but I did leave the practice, and I did write a note because not only that, she was very uncaring when all that failed, because that was supposed to be like the last ditch effort to help with my pain, and I had to go through a lot to get approved for it. I said, so where do we go from here? What's the next step? And she said, I don't know. And I said, well, can you, think about it? I understand that I kind of put you on the spot, but when I come back in a week, let's come up with a plan. Well, I came back in a week, and once again, I asked, so what's the plan from here? And she said, I really don't, I'm not sure. I said, peace, bye. So, I mean, I understand what you mean, Rebecca, but I'm glad that you did take action, because that altered your life
Wow.
dramatically.
Absolutely. Thank goodness I've not ever had anything wrong with. I've never had to have surgery. I've never had any major illness. I've been pretty healthy. I'm
That's
thankful
good,
for that. I
Stephanie.
do have kid
Okay.
problems,
You have kid problems, did you say? What did you say,
kidney
Stephanie?
problems,
Oh, kidney. I thought you said kid
kidney.
problems.
Well, I have that too, but no,
Savage
I have
said,
very weak kidneys.
I want to read this before it goes away. It says, Savage, after my last one, I was good. Then I fell down some steps and it messed me up. Then in 2013, I got in a fight with 4 girls and it's been fucked ever since. Can you not just say Savage? Honey, getting into that fight. Savage, I guess you grew up
I
around
don't know
here,
why my
where you live now. Is that where you lived your whole life? Like you went to high school and everything there? Nikki says, you were about Jillian. You were trying to see some good in her. I never wanted to dislike her. I've only ever wanted the truth, what was right, even if that appeared to others. I took her side, and it was about truth. Period.
and I saw that. I saw that Nikki was only looking for truth. I never thought she was taking sides. I hate that, taking sides, but I never thought that she was doing that.
Yeah. You know, it's funny too. I don't
I
know
don't know
why.
why my profile picture is coming up on a
Yeah, I see
screen
that. I
when
don't know why
it's not
either.
actually me.
It's not actually you. I noticed a
Well,
lot of.
my low battery thing came on my phone and it said it turned my camera off. That's why I think I need to go out and come back in and fix that low battery life thing.
Okay,
You know
you
what
don't
I
need
mean?
another. You don't need another link, though, do you?
All right. No, I can use the same one.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay, honey. Savage says, "Don't worry, my daughter got revenge on them asses." Savage, how old is your daughter? Nikki says, "I do too, Stephanie. I have kid problems and kidney problems. Only one kidney works all the time. The other one works when it feels like it." Oh gosh. Nikki, your story about your daughter was hilarious. Your daughter is, I can just tell from here, she has got a personality that is big and wide.
Okay, I'm
Just
back.
Nikki's,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yep. And I can see you.
Okay, I'm back. Get
Nikki says, "You're right, Stephanie.
thing off.
It was never about sides. Making friends was just a bonus by accident. I didn't care about making friends or being on a side. It was truth, fact, and the right thing." And Nikki, she will find the truth. That's for damn sure. Nikki, are you a
And
lawyer?
I mean, it was very evident.
Savage has a son that's 21 and a daughter that's 24. They are both my spawns. You look awfully young to have children that old. Dang, girl,
Yes,
you're looking
you
good.
do.
I thought you were like my age.
I'll tell you a funny story about looking young. Can you hear me still?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You're kind of dark. Your face is dark.
I went out on the porch. I'm going to smoke. Um,
Okay.
I went to the fair with my sons and they were playing games and they were trying to win me a prize or whatever. And the carny guy thought that I was their girlfriend, that I was their mother. And they're 12. I mean, well, one's 13 now, but they thought that I was their girlfriend. And I don't look 13. I mean, I might look like I'm in my 20s, but I definitely don't look like I'm 13.
Right. Well, that's what happened to Nikki when they went to the movies this weekend.
Oh, yeah. I remember reading that. Oh, wow. Savage is 42. She does not look
No,
42.
no, no. I thought you were like 39 or younger. goodness, I lost the chat again. Stephanie, did you have a good day? I was going to ask you how your day
You
was.
know, on Sundays, I do nothing. I just
Yeah, that's
cook,
what I said.
I hang out with my kids. Like Sunday's just my relaxing day.
Mm-hmm. You
So,
never
yes,
work
I had an
on the
excellent
weekends.
day.
That's good.
No, I never do. I lost the chat
Uh,
too.
well, I've got to back up.
I got it back up too.
Heart to Art to Home says, "No way, Savage. You look awesome." And then she asks, "What skincare do you use?"
You know who that is,
Nikki
don't you?
says,
Do you
"Who,
know who that
Savage? Oh
heart to
yes,
art?
oh yes, yes, yes." I
Okay,
didn't know if she wants us to
I didn't.
say, but I adore her. She knows that.
Oh, me too. I love her.
Nikki is 36. You are 36, Nikki? Goodness. And feeling 56 today. Honey, yes, like I was saying at the beginning of the chat, I just have felt terrible all weekend. I
I
just,
think it's something in the water. We all look really young for our age, I think. I mean, I think
and
everybody in here.
yeah, and Stephanie, like we were talking about, and all Nikki, everybody has been through some really hard things in their life at a very young age, some very difficult things. So I guess there's a testament to resilience.
Exactly. But you show me one person that hasn't been through a bunch of shit in their life. You can't.
Right,
Everybody's been through something.
right. So to
And if
act
they
like
say
yours
they,
is worse than somebody else's, that,
right. And if you say that you haven't, you're lying.
right. I'm trying to think if there's somebody. I don't know. I've got a couple of girlfriends that I went to high school with, and I said before, I was very much so part of like the good girl group, and was really involved with like FCA and Campus Crusade. And I had a couple of those girls, like one in particular who is my very best friend, and she's still my very close friend, but she has 5 kids and moved to Chapel Hill, which is a little bit further away. She, unless she's not sharing it with me, she's got a like perfect life. I wouldn't want
No,
it. I
she
don't want all
doesn't.
those. I don't want all those kids. But she doesn't seem like she's no. Tragedy has not touched her, and I hope it has. I hope it won't.
I'm sure there's something though. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah. I
There
mean,
has
oh
to be.
sure, smaller things, but nothing like
Well, that's
you
good.
know.
I mean, good for her.
Oldest looking one is trash bag. I
Man, she
hate to
was looking
say
pretty
it,
old in those
but
videos this morning.
dang. She made some videos this morning. Somebody said that she took all her videos down. I heard that
She has a
somebody.
new channel.
Oh, but I mean,
She
in
made a
our
whole
little group, they were saying she took all her videos down, and so did Witch's Brew. But is that true?
she took all the bad ones down, I think, but these ones she's been vlogging from Ohio, she still has up.
They're still up. Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
Yeah,
Like I said, I don't watch her.
I do. I'll admit it.
Well, you can keep me updated without having to, I don't have to do
I
the
do.
hard part.
Oh, it is gone. Nikki said it is gone. I guess she did take them all down.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nikki said, I've started using sunscreen to prevent wrinkles now, but I've never used any kind of routine or cream. Hell, I rarely even take my makeup off before bed. Now, I do. I've always taken care of my skin at a very young age because I had an older sister and, my mom. So I was always into makeup. I was always into some kind of skincare. But I used to also, and I still do, bake in the sun. I mean, bake in the sun.
I do too. I
So.
love the sun, and I've
I
never
love
used
it. I
sunscreen in my
love it
life.
too. I mean, I use it on my body, and I use it on my face. And this is the second summer that I've not been like black because I usually get very, very tan. But all the surgeries and issues that I've had with my health, I haven't been able to go to the pool. Because we have a pool, or I usually always have somebody I know that has a beach house or something. I'm always going somewhere where I'm tanning. Or actually, even, if I can't get that, I'll go to the darn tanning bed because I just love being tan and I love the sun. I
My
missed
husband
somebody said,
bought.
oh, Savage says, I'm sorry. Savage said, Marla, we need to do lunch. We are way too close not to. Exactly. And pop up on the stream together. Oh, look, I might lose her mind. Savage, honestly, let's plan on doing that. We can at least do a stream together. And you're only maybe, what, like an hour and 15 minutes away? My ex-boyfriend lived his mother lived in Winterville. So I spent a lot of time in Winterville. She still lives there, as a matter of fact. I would love to see her. Nikki says she may have private them for some reason, but her video today is gone. Bless her heart, Diane. LOL. All that Peter Ross skincare she supposedly trashed is helping that canyon on her forehead. I saw something about. I'm not familiar with Peter Ross skincare, but I guess it's like the finest.
It's expensive.
He's not a YouTube person, is he? Peter Ross.
I don't think so.
I know a lot of the.
I've never used it. I don't know.
I don't use anything consistently.
The only thing I use consistently is Dr. Brandt microdermabrasion stuff. You get it at Ulta.
It's a microdermabrasion.
Yes, I love that, and it 3 times a week. You're supposed to use it every other day or at least 3 times a week, and I do, and I really like it.
Diane. Hey, Diane. Diane said TT was called out that the makeup by Katie. Uh-oh. So, yes, that may be why she took them down. Oh, yeah, that she was using the makeup that Amanda had given her. I hope so. I hope she didn't throw all that stuff away.
I know. I almost made a trip to North Carolina to dig through some dumpsters.
Carrie said,
She had some good stuff in there.
I didn't ever see that video, but I know that, I heard enough about it to know that she got a lot of stuff. Because it was like a, 4-hour live stream or something when she was unpackaging and all that. So, anyway, we're talking way too much about her. Spending time, but we can be talking about something else.
I agree. I don't want to talk about her, really.
We need to change the subject. I understand it. You do want to talk about it because it's nice to vent and see that other people feel the same way you do. But I just don't want to give her any attention.
No, I said I don't want to talk about her.
Yeah, no, I was agreeing with you.
Oh, okay.
Jillian, Marla doesn't want to see that TT face again. No, I don't. Rebecca says she got tons of high-end. Well, Rebecca, you've got pretty much a makeup. You're pretty much Ulta too. You could open up your own store with. You've got some awesome makeup. Awesome makeup.
Rebecca's in play in her makeup.
I know.
I love makeup. See, that's actually how I got started watching YouTube. Is makeup videos, and somehow that led to Amy Slayton, which led
exactly me too.
Is my second passion.
What was that? Makeup was your second passion?
Yes, I love makeup.
Well, I tell you, the first person I watched, and I think I saw her on Facebook or something because, the only reason I was on YouTube was to watch like music videos. But her name is Dominique Saxa, and she's beautiful. She's got a channel. She's a news anchor in Texas, in Houston, as a matter of fact. And she does makeup tutorials, but she also does like lifestyle tutorials, and every Thursday she puts out a video. And somehow from there, I don't know if she was doing the power of makeup herself, but how it'll link different videos, and Amy Slayton. And I got obsessed with Amy Slayton for a day or two. I was like, who is this person? She was an enigma, I've never seen anything like that. And then I'd stopped watching her as much as I was watching video after video after video, but then all of a sudden I saw where she was upset and calling somebody out, and I was like, whoa, this isn't the Amy that I know. Excuse me. So then of course everybody goes over to the other channel. But anyway, I lost what I was saying. Darn chat keeps closing.
Okay, I had to give Bradley back his phone, so I don't have the chat anymore. So you'll have to read the
Okay.
chat now.
Okay, honey. Okay. Savage says, all that makeup in the world won't fix a black heart. Word to your mother. Rebecca says, I
I
know,
like to watch
LOL.
I like to watch Tati. Have you ever watched Tati? She's a makeup
No.
guru.
Uh-uh.
And Laura Lee, she's one of my favorites. And I love Manny MUA.
Yes.
I still watch, and Jeffree Star, of course.
Yep.
I still watch a lot of makeup, even though I'm sucked into this drama. I still watch a lot of makeup videos.
Yes, I do too. And I like gardening. I think I mentioned that before. There's a couple gardening. And now I've been here just honestly this weekend. I told you I've been not doing much. I've got a lot into the crafty how-to, like dollar store crafts.
Oh
So
yeah, I like those too.
that's where I'm going tomorrow, honestly. I thought I might
I like
film it too.
I like Dollar Tree hauls.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of Dollar Tree hauls.
Okay, let me read some of the chat to you, sweetie. Nikki says, true, she's so convinced she is Rondi. I mean, pretty. Heart to art, exactly savage. Carrie says, oh yeah, Rebecca. Rebecca has a store.
She
She kind of
does.
does. And I don't know if you finished your room or not, but please, when you do like a big reveal. Rebecca says, I didn't have all this a year ago. Oh, really? So this is just kind of new to you. That's cool. And Rebecca says, I never wore makeup. I remember you saying that your mom didn't want you to wear makeup because you had such beautiful skin. And Rebecca, you do have beautiful skin. Bradley Diddy said, let's go.
That's my
That's your
son.
son. Savage says, I don't wear any unless I have to go anywhere. I'm kind of on the fence about that. I feel so much better when I do
Me
wear
too.
makeup. That, I'm not crazy. Like my mother will not step out of the house without a full face of makeup on, even if it's in the middle
I
of
don't
the,
either.
you don't, I mean, I
No.
remember, I guess my sister was having a baby, and so it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. She's in there putting a full face of makeup on. So I'm not like that. I don't mind going to Walmart without makeup on, and I've done that many times. And sometimes she'll say, "Wait, are you going out like that?" But I feel so much better about myself, just for myself, not to impress anybody else, if I do put makeup on.
Yeah, me too. I won't even go to the gas station and get a pack of cigarettes without at least mascara on.
Yeah, I think that would be my, if I only had to pick one thing, it would be mascara. I think it just makes the biggest difference, at least on my face,
It
because I'm kind
does.
of washed out. Like I don't really I have to put eyebrows on.
I do too.
Mine are so blonde, you can't even see them. And now I tell you what, if I'm tan, like how I normally would be this time of year, then just a tiny bit of makeup and I feel really good. But when I'm just my regular natural color, I feel very washed out. And my eyelashes are the same way. They're very long, but the tips of them are blonde. So you can't really see them unless you put mascara on.
Right. I don't even wear foundation. I just wear concealer. I don't like foundation.
Really?
Yeah, I just put concealer under my eyes.
Um, Heart to Art says, I only had a few items about 6 months ago and now have 2 boxes plus boxes of brushes. I saw that. Y'all, she has got an awesome channel. If you have not seen her, this girl has got talent. She's got a sense of humor that to me is brilliant. But
I
she does,
love to watch her makeup tutorials.
I know, that little bitch needs to do some more.
Yeah,
Stop
Stormy,
making
get on it.
excuses. I lost my voice. No.
I need
Um,
that how I looked in high school video ASAP.
oh, is that what she's filming?
She promised it to me like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. That I've seen people do that.
That's
How I
actually
wore my makeup in high school.
those are my favorites, and that's I want to do makeup tutorials, like, but I don't
Yeah.
know if I could do it. I
Oh,
don't know if
you'd
I
be
could
good. You know
sit
what's
there and
y'all? I'm going to show you a picture from my I think it was my high school senior year that my mom just found and gave to me. My great aunt passed away, and she went up this past 2 weeks, and just had kind of like a family reunion. But she also went over, and her name is Aunt Dee Dee. Aunt Dee Dee had this picture on her refrigerator, which I think is so sweet because it's me in high school, which was, I graduated in 1996. So hold on just a minute, I'll show you. Stephanie, just talk for a second.
I can't see the chat. I don't know what to talk about. I can't see the chat, anyone, so I don't really know what to talk about. Um, I'm at a loss. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna wait for Marla to come back.
Okay, y'all. My headphones back in. Oh my God. Okay, sorry about that. Y'all, I think I have an ulcer. I need to ask you all a question. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So I told you last night I made that vegetable lasagna. Well, I went to heat some up today for lunch, and I took like a little piece of it while I was heating up, and it gave me I kind of all night long I was having heartburn, and I don't know what from because I really didn't eat anything. Well, I did eat some of that late last night, as a matter of fact, so maybe that's what gave it to me. But by the morning, you would think you would be fine. Well, I mean, I had this like stabbing, not just normal heartburn. It feels like there is a knife in like the very top of my right here. And I haven't eaten anything all day. When I was heating up I put that lasagna away. I could eat it. I did eat just some plain rice, just plain white rice. And right now I just try to take a sip of soda, which I don't drink normally, but the Sprint store was giving them out for free. And about killed me taking that sip. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Do you have acid reflux?
Yes, I take Zantac normally. I take that on the daily, but this is way more than that. But I'm going to the doctor on Tuesday. I've got a list like this long of, crap that's wrong with me. Anyway, this is a picture at my high school. I remember we had to get them taken by, I think it was called Bailey something, 1996. And I had some eyebrows back then. I don't know if y'all can see this.
Oh, you're beautiful.
I wouldn't say that, but
Yes, you
I
are.
don't even know if I could tell if I could do that makeup again. Like I said, I don't have those eyebrows. Isn't that funny?
You'd have to draw them
I
on.
think it
you,
makes you look
you'd
older
have
when
to
you have
roll those
thinner.
bangs too.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Check out the bangs. Check out
I have
the
bang bangs.
bangs. And I remember
I have
exactly
bangs just
how I
like
would do
that.
that hair. I had, so I would use my mom's hot rollers, real old fashioned hot rollers, and I would do one here, I had it all sectioned out.
Oh,
Here's another picture. This is like a year after that. When I went to college in Asheville, which is about 4 hours away from here in the mountains. It was absolutely beautiful. Even though I'm a total beach person, I just absolutely loved it. And I got very into yoga, which is, was really big there. And this is 20 years ago. So this is before there was a yoga studio at every corner. Um, and I actually ended up starting to teach yoga, and they wanted me to model for this magazine that made yoga clothes. I don't know if y'all can see this. I just don't even recognize this person. You can
hold it
see that.
up. Oh, wow.
But look at, I just, that's when I was healthy and happy, and um, it was sitting like this. That's the reason why I brought it. So
Oh,
it's funny, you look back on your pictures and you can remember exactly how you felt when you were there, that stage of your life. I think, what was your favorite age, Stephanie?
probably,
Thank you,
you
Nikki.
know, I would say 30.
Why 30? That was the worst year of
Um,
my life.
I came home when I was 29. I turned 30. I came home in January. I turned 30 in February when my life started. I mean,
Okay, I got you.
I had my husband, I had my babies. It was just when life started for me. And the last 8 years have been amazing.
Yeah, you
Just
seem like you have
amazing.
a wonderful life and a wonderful husband.
Yeah, I do. And he provides, he works hard. He works for a power company. He's a mechanic at a AEP power plant.
Uh-huh.
And he works 12-hour shifts. I mean, he works his butt off to provide for us, so I don't have to work hard. You know what I mean? I saw a
Uh-huh.
thing on Facebook the other day, and it had a picture of a man with dirty hands, and then a girl with like, and it said his hands look like this, so mine don't have to, or something like
Oh,
that.
I didn't
And
see
it reminded
that.
me so much.
I
It
love
reminded me so much of
that.
my husband because
Of your
he
life, huh?
works so hard. Yep,
So
he
you
is.
don't
He
have
is the
to.
love of my life. I could gush
Well,
about him for days.
I love that, and you've been married for a long time. Well, Stephanie, honey, you work hard. You're raising two teenage boys, so don't
Oh,
forget that
yeah.
you're working
I
really
mean,
hard too.
I never wanted to be anything. I wanted to be a mommy. That's what I
And
wanted to
you
be,
know
a mommy and
what?
a wife.
I that's so weird that you say that, Stephanie. It's like we are twins. I swear, and I feel the exact same way. There was two jobs that um, it wasn't teaching. I got very overwhelmed teaching, even though everybody thought I was so wonderful. I thought I was doing a terrible job. I felt like I was in a bad marriage, where on the outside it looked great, but I was just so unhappy on the inside. But before
Right.
that, I was a nanny. I was actually a nanny for a very wealthy family in Asheville. They lived in Biltmore Forest, if anybody knows where that is. And I hate the family itself was, the husband was a pilot for Delta, and he was a douche, a total douche. He would buy Christmas presents for himself and hand them to me and say, "Wrap this up.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
make it from Bill to Bill. Merry Christmas." And he was obsessed with
Oh my
Mercedes
gosh.
Benz. So there were all these books and stuff about classic Mercedes, and then the wife, she had 3 kids, and she had a doula, if you know what that is, that took care of the baby, when the baby's first born, and would sleep there and stay
Right.
there and help with nursing and that kind of thing. Obviously, wouldn't breastfeed the baby, but would take the baby to the mom and do whatever. It's like very intense nannying. And she stayed for
Right.
months. Okay, so she had that. She had a cleaning lady that came once a week. She had a laundry lady that came twice a week. And she had me, which I was working at least 40 hours for her, doing whatever she needed me to. But like I said, the kids were sweet as they could be. And she had a little bit, an infant who I guess he was like 3 months old or 4 months old when I started. And I absolutely loved it. It was my favorite job, even though they were, like I said, douchey, the kids and
Right.
the actual just daily momminess that I had to go to the grocery store. And that's actually where I learned to cook too. And I ended up, like I told you, being a caterer. But she wanted me to cook supper every night, and I would gladly do that. I have the baby on my hip, and even with all that, she was stressed beyond belief, and she had to take naps several times a
That's
day. And
crazy.
I'm like, what are you stressed about? Your whole life is taken care of for you.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
nuts.
strange. And a funny story. One day, one of the things I used to do is I would make homemade chocolate chip cookies and like a lasagna, and then like buy a bagged salad because a lot of her friends in the neighborhood were having babies. So she would take all this stuff over, and she would tell them it was from her. Which that's fine. I don't care. I don't need credit for any of that. I just thought it was so funny because they would like ask her for the recipe and she didn't know. And one of these times, her neighbor came by, and I forget why she came by, but she needed something, or she's come by to thank somebody, and she and was waiting on Marilyn was the name of the mom. And I kept looking at her. She said, "Hi, my name is Rose Qualley," and I kept staring at her, and I thought, "Man, she looks familiar." And so they, had their little exchange, and she left. And the mom said, "You know who that is, don't you?" And I said, "Well," she said, "her name was Rose." She said, "That's Andy McDowell." And I was like, "I thought she looked familiar." So
Oh my
that was their
goodness.
neighbor 2 doors down. And I'm going to tell you what, Andy McDowell is a bitch. She was such a bitch. She just thought that, her shit didn't stink. I ran into her at the country club there. They were having like a Halloween party. And I'm here with the 3 kids, and she comes up to me and says, like with a dirty fork, it said, "I need another one. This one dropped." Like, I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, I can't help you with that. I don't know where the forks are." So it was funny. But anyway, I loved that job. That I did was I was a grief counselor for children through hospice. Now, this was just part of my graduate program, and so it wasn't a paid for job, but I loved it, and I continued on with it even after the class ended because when you feel like you're in sync with something and it just flows and it's not even an effort to do it. That's how I felt
Yes.
when I did that.
So I got to show you what
So,
I made Bradley. I got to show you what I made Bradley for dinner. I'm going to flip my
okay,
camera around and show you because this looks amazing.
okay.
Can you see it?
Oh my God, what is that?
It's a shrimp boil. It's
Oh, I
got
love that.
it's got sh-
I love that.
it has
Stephanie.
shrimp and potatoes and corn and smoked sausage and onion and garlic,
Oh my
and it's all
God.
it's all
But
cooked
you
in
didn't
Old Bay.
boil it. You put it in the oven. You baked it, huh?
I put it in the on the grill.
Oh, wait a minute. What do you mean you put it on the grill? You put it all in that pan, covered it, and put it on the grill? Is that what you
Yep.
mean? Oh, okay. So it's
Yes.
got a little smokiness to it.
Yep. That's
That
like
is
my favorite
beautiful.
meal ever.
Please make that for me.
I will. When you come to Ohio, this is what you're getting.
Okay, I'm serious. Now, one thing is I've stopped eating meat, but I will definitely make an exception for that. I still, it's not something that I'm committed wholeheartedly to. So I hate to say that because some people like to call themselves vegan and then eat a cheeseburger the next minute.
Right.
So I wouldn't ever say that. But what I was going to say to you
What?
is don't, for some, listening to where you are, I think you are exactly where Rebecca lives.
Where is Rebecca?
It's
Ask
your
her in
girl,
the chat.
Rebecca? Okay, I'll tell you. That's right. I forgot you can't see.
And Debbie Klaber was in here earlier. She said she was Columbus, and I asked her where she was from, and she didn't answer me. But I think there's several people from Ohio in the chat.
I don't know Debbie. I mean, I think I know that name. She's awesome, but I don't know her really
I
well.
don't either. I just saw where she said she was 3 hours from Columbus, and I'm 2.5 hours from Columbus.
Okay. No, I think like Rebecca, from what she's talked about where she lives and what you were saying about, crossing the river and that kind of thing. Anyway, I'll read you what's going on in the chat. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
Jillian, yeah, she's telling me about acid reflux and it can really be cause of pain. Oh my God, it's terrible. Okay, Rebecca said, I'm going to get off here. Oh gosh, she's gone. Wait a minute, she's still
Oh,
here. She's still here. Hold on. Um, Nikki says, bye, Rebecca. Marla, I'm BRB. I'm going to calm down this raging PMS going out of Danica's coming out of Danica's room. Okay, she says she'll be right back. Okay, Rebecca says, what part of Ohio are you from? She's from Marietta.
oh my gosh, that's where I was in jail at.
That's what I kept thinking when you were talking. I thought, my goodness, it sounds just like where Rebecca is.
I was in Washington County Jail, and that's where she's at. Marietta's in Washington County.
Oh my gosh, how funny is that? What a small
Rebecca,
world.
I'm in Gallipolis. It's pronounced Gallipolis, but I don't say it like that. I say Gallipolis.
Gallipolis? Oh no.
hmm I know. I think it sounds so snooty. I don't
Oh,
like when people say Gallipolis.
okay. Rebecca says, I'm in Ohio. Oh, Rebecca Moore says, I'm in Ohio too. What is with Ohio? There's so many people that are Ohio and North Carolina. Have y'all noticed that? And they'll
Go
either like
Buckeyes.
move from Ohio to, oh my God, you're eating that. It looks so
I
good.
am. I'm starving. Sorry.
And I'm starving because I haven't eaten anything all day except that rice.
Um,
Okay.
Here's for all
Rebecca
my
says,
Buckeye
really?
fans. I have my Ohio State mug.
Ohio State. Is that where did you go to school in Ohio State? Or you're just a fan?
My husband's a fan. I went to Marshall University. Have you ever heard of that?
Yes. Uh-huh.
In West Virginia.
Yes.
That's where they have a pretty decent football team. A lot of people know them for their football. And the plane
Yes.
crash, the whole football team died in a plane crash in the
Yes.
60s. Yep.
The dentist that I worked for that I told you,
Mm-hmm.
both of them, well, the father was from what part of West Virginia is the Marshall in?
Huntington.
That's where they were from. Okay, they were from
Wow.
Huntington. And I guess there's a dental school. They went to Marshall for undergrad and then went to dental school. I'm not exactly sure where, but somewhere close to there. And then the son went to UNC for undergraduate, but then went up there for dental. And there's like this little group of people that came down with the doctor that are all from Huntington. I heard about that plane crash all the time.
Oh,
And
wow.
they all settled in like North Raleigh.
I have
So
so many friends I graduated with that moved to North Carolina to Raleigh.
to Raleigh, really?
Yeah, yeah. And somewhere else. Where is NASCAR popular in North Carolina? Is there like
I'm Charlotte. I don't know a lot about NASCAR, but
I
like
think
Charlotte.
I have some friends I
Where's
think
Savage? She would know.
but have you ever heard of the Mothman?
No.
Well, the
Let me
Mothman
just
is
tell
like
you. Hold on just a second. Let me update everybody what she said. Yeah, the only thing else is Rebecca said she's from Marietta. She says, I know someone there. Her name is Linda. And Jillian says she's been a complete vegan for 20 years. Jillian, I could not be more in love with you. Dream girl. Everything you do, say, whatever. Jillian, I want you to share your story sometime. Remember what she just told us the other day, Stephanie,
yes.
about her family? Is that not
Yes.
incredible?
Oh my gosh, yes. She's my
Okay,
hero.
so what's going on with the Mothman? Rebecca Moore says, oh my God, the Mothman.
Well, that's where I'm from. The Mothman is from Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and that's where I was born and raised, was Point
Is he
Pleasant,
like a
West
serial
Virginia.
killer? That sounds like a horrible name.
It's a legend. It's like a creepy supernatural man with wings and red eyes. Do you know Skeeter? Have you heard of Skeeter Jerkins?
Of course, yes.
Okay, his whole family is from Point Pleasant. I'm from. Like we know the same people.
Okay. Isn't that
I
funny what a
know.
small
It's
world
just
it
such a
is?
It is, but yeah, it's just a legend. It's these people were out in the country driving and they saw this winged monster with red eyes and
Ooh.
it they made a movie about it. Richard Gere was in the movie.
Oh, it
It was
sounds
called
slightly familiar, but I don't like scary
it was
movies.
called it wasn't scary, it was stupid. It was called The Mothman Prophecies.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's where I'm from. That's how everybody
Um,
knows about Point Pleasant.
okay. Not funny. Jamie
Yeah.
says, "Have a nice night, y'all. Marla, I'll call you tomorrow during the day if you're free." Yes, Jamie. Jamie,
Night,
are
Jamie.
you East Coast time? I'm trying to think what I'm doing tomorrow. Um, if you can call me, I'm trying to think. If you want to call like around 2, and if I don't answer, then call like early evening, like around 7. I'm so bad at answering the phone. So if you text me first and let me know that you're going to call or something, then I'll remember, because half the time I turn my phone off because I've got, telemarketers calling me constantly. So Jamie, sweetie, if you want to just text me and let me know what time you're going to call, then I'll make sure I answer the phone. Rebecca Moore says Mothman is seen on the Ohio side too. Jamie, you're Central Time.
Yes.
Okay, so you're an hour behind us, right? Whatever happened to Mandy? I don't
I
think she
know she
likes
didn't.
us. 2 days in a row. Mandy,
Last
you
night she
suck.
fell asleep.
I'm just kidding. I love you,
Yeah, I
Mandy.
still love it. But actually, I think I'm going to have to go too. I got to get Bradley in bed and I got to get stuff for school ready, lunch is packed, and all that crap.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sorry it took so long to come on here. Maybe sometime like in the afternoon we can
Oh, no, it's
practice,
fine.
because I hate like having everybody live and
Well,
me acting like a fool.
I get off at 2 p.m. I'm always off Saturday, Sunday, Monday,
Oh,
and
sorry,
then
so
I
you're
get
off
off at
tomorrow.
2 p.m.
Oh, okay. You're
Yeah,
saying
off
in
tomorrow.
general.
And boys off on Mondays, but get off at 2 o'clock the rest of the time. So I'm available at like 2:30.
Okay, sweetie. Well, I love
All right,
y'all.
guys. I love you too. Night, guys.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for talking with me. You made me feel better today. Jamie, that sounds great. Seriously, I feel so much better. I was so down today, which isn't like me, but all this health crap has made my spirit not the same. Okay, you guys, I guess I'll go ahead and get off and say goodnight. And hope you have a wonderful evening. And just wanted to tell you how precious you all are to me. Thank you. And I'll keep working on being able to connect a little bit more easily so that I don't waste everybody's time for 30 minutes. But good night.